Hey, what's up? It's Danny with Cruising 365. Today we're gonna interview Roberson. For him, cruise culture is not just a hobby; it's in his blood.
Is Roberson here. This is my 1965 Ford Mustang 347 stroker, and it's part original, but mostly it's modified. A lot of modifications to this vehicle here. So I've been into classic cars a long time, ever since I've been a kid, because just about all of the men in my family had classic cars. So it's always just been in my blood. So it's nothing that I just started or anything like that. So I got this car. It took me about 5 years to complete it. I've had it in Autorama. I got second place in its class. And it's, if I tell you, it's a journey. It's a journey. And for anybody that has inspiration to build something like this, anybody that has inspiration to build something like this, you got to have plenty of patience, because it's not going to happen overnight. And do a lot of research, and be careful and be very mindful of where you take your vehicle. So you want to learn it as much as you can before you start to build a project like this, because it's going to cost a little money. But the more you know and the more research you do, the less headaches you'll have. But for me, where I am with this right now, I'm pretty much 95% complete. I'm happy with what I have, and you can see what I have. So that's pretty much it.
What made you choose a Mustang?
Well, I just happened to run across this little Mustang, and it just became a project. This is not my first one.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the second one.
Okay.
This is the second one I built.
Okay.
The first one I got, that was my learning stage. And when I found this one here, it was nothing but a shell. So I sold the first one that I had, used that money, and I used that towards building this project right here.
Okay.
So, but it's a journey, and man, you have to know what you got. You have to know what you got. And for those that want to just buy something already ready, a word of advice for that: you want to know what you're buying, because projects and vehicles like this, people that really know, especially these old school guys, they will sell you some stuff you don't know what you have, and you'll think you have a brand new old school car riding around in it, but you won't. When you get it, you'll end up with some problems that you don't even know exist. And it'll cost you money, and especially if you don't know where to take your car to in order to get those little things fixed. And now, because you have so many of the old school guys that have shops and really knew how to build these cars, whether it's original or not, those guys are dying out. They're gone. A lot of them are gone. So you have a lot of people that's in this business that'll say they know what they're doing, but they really don't. So you have to be careful. And that's why I say do your research, and that way you don't waste money, you don't waste your time, you prevent from having a lot of frustration, a lot of headache, and a lot of frustration. I'm gonna eat this mic in a minute, man, because I got it up here. You may put it in my mouth. But no, you're gonna prevent having a lot of headache. So just a word of advice: make sure you know what you're buying, make sure you know what you have, and make sure you understand what comes along with owning a vehicle like this. So Roberson. I always remember that.
Appreciate you, man.
Peace out.
Thank you for your time.